Hello and welcome to another day of 31 journals, 31 art journals. So I wanted to show you this because this is like work in progress, and I wanted to show you some of the things that I was going to be attaching to the journal that you might be able to create or make yourself, or use it for something else. So I've got these two painted pieces of card, and I think the colours look quite nice. This card is actually a cereal box, so that's one thing I wanted to show you. And then these, I will let God work through my art. I will listen to my intuition. So these are little sayings that I want to put in the journal as well. And these are made from newspaper. And what I did was stick a couple of pages of the newspaper together. Did I paint it first? Yeah, painted it first, and so it got quite hard, and then I just pushed it through the sewing machine, and so you've got this really nice effect, because the if you can see, the stitching is blue and white, but it comes through slightly on, and so I think it looks quite nice. But so they're little things that you can add to your journal. So for this is not totally complete, but I wanted to show you it anyway. So these are what, again, made from, cereal box. So this is canvas. I went out and brought just you can get them in A4 sheets of loose leaf canvas, and I wanted to create a journal out of this. Let me just take the rest of these tags. So I've made tags from all of this, and okay, so I've made how many signatures? I've got quite a few, and the reason being is because this is watercolor paper. Now, just trying to think. So this is watercolor paper. So what has happened is that it was quite thick to put them together, so I wanted to just keep them like this. And then the other thing is, I like this size. I like, the size of the journal. So this would more be a journal that I would paint in. And I wanted it to have affirmations in it. And as you can see, some of them: I am a beautiful artist. I can do all things through Christ. I am unique. I am a blessing. I really like how that turned out. It's like blue and all the colours behind it. And then I just experimented on some of the pages. A lot of the pages have come from an art journal an artist watercolor pad that I was just messing about in, and I had stamps that I was making, and I would, once I'd finished with the stamp, put it in this book, not to waste any of the ink, because then you can start a picture with this. So one of the things I did was, after I had stitched it together, was on some of the pages you can see I've added colour, and what this is just water soluble Inktense pencils. So again, I'm prepping the pages so that the next time I come to it, if I just want to do an activity where I just want to paint but nothing, I don't want to have to think about it, I can just come in here and I can just activate the colours in here. And I've gone through and I've done that. And I've also, some of the other things I've done is just to write some words And I've also placed these cards in the book, and that's where I'm going to work on them. This one says, I will step out of my comfort zone. And I think it's very, very important for us to do that, because we can get stuck and we can get comfortable with where we are, and we don't take risks, or we don't step out and, you know, do things that will stretch us. So I wanted this, as I said, to be a book where I will be brave, where all the actions that I wanted and the things that I wanted to do, when I'm not feeling that way, I will be open to possibilities. When I'm not feeling that way, I can come in here and I can just remind myself, or I can spend time again, you know, working on a page, and I've got a lovely affirmation to encourage me. And I think, again, you need things like this. You need to be able to work on. And what I will do next week is I will be taking you through some of the journals and working on a page, so that'll probably be a weekly thing. It does take it out of you when you try and do it daily. So that's one of the reasons why I created this. And I didn't have time to finish it, but I knew what I wanted. Then the other thing with it being fabric is that I can do some sewing, and I will be showing you some fabric journals further along the line. But I really wanted to have a space that it can be more than one thing, so more than just a journal with paint and, you know, pen, but I can add different things, because as a mixed media artist, I love working in different mediums. So that's this journal, and see, I've written a note to put the words in. But yeah, I really like this journal. Even though it's not finished, I really like it, and I love the intention of this journal. And I will be working on these, because these can have such a healing and a powerful effect on our health and well-being, and it's something that I think we need to spend time doing, just reminding ourselves how far we've come and how precious we are. And look at that. So once it's got all the cards in, that it's just like a chunky book of delights. And for the moment, I'm using this to hold everything in. So thank you for joining me. Thank you for watching the video. Please do like and subscribe. Share it if you know somebody who this might be useful for, or who might like to do one themselves. I'll be grateful. And come back tomorrow and see what I'm sharing with you then. All right then, take care. Bye.